Uh, Good evening, afternoon, today. My name is Paul Webster. I've been writing for a few years now. I'm trying to get back into speaking publicly. I've just published my second book of poetry, and I've submitted that to the Texas Book Festival. And if I'm admitted, if I'm accepted, I will have to read, so I need to practice before I get there. So I'm going to start with this, because I am nervous, because it's been a while since I've done this. But I'm going to start with this new piece, because you writers know the new pieces are the freshest and easiest to get out. So this was called Just Another Moment. There was a time of knowing. There was a day of giving. There was an hour of being. Now I'm no longer found. My world has lost its anchors. I'm sitting in a, excuse me, let me take my glasses off so I can see, I'm sorry. I'm sitting in a corner alone, the pain and fear in giving, silence tears never known. Everlasting was her name. She sat under an elm tree. Why would she just leave, knowing my heart does bleed? Forgive the void in my stare, I've lost the will to be. What is it about loving that empties one like me? Now soaring as an eagle's eye, searching for somewhere to lie. The ground is an illicit place, never landing, for I will die. Now my story is old from the beginning to the end. I was a fool who couldn't see someone's leaf on a forgotten tree. A tree that bends madly within a circle that blows. Hanging on is all I have. A connection all life knows. Don't see me. Don't know me. Don't hear me. I'm just another moment. One of the night, I was watching this DJ perform, and looking back over my years, it started with records, and then you would just have to ask or bring your record and they'd play the next one. It wasn't this fluidness that's there now. So I've seen the progression, and so I saw this lady DJ, and it struck me. So it's called One of the Night. I'm brought low in a world of blue daisies. I've seen the sun and it thrills my soul. She was one unto herself, a vision of pure gold. She rode from here to there, spinning with the story untold. A child of the dawn, her wand twisted so tight, gave to those unschooled a beat that thrilled the night. What is there to say? That moment is now gone. The world still remembers this DJ rocked the night long. That's called One of the Night. I'm a very religious person, and sometimes I'm just disgusting, but that's okay, it's a real story. But this incident really touched me. It's called I Went to Church Last Night. A lonely road taken with care, His will enjoying this journey, a light, a steeple, it must be there. God, hide my eyes so I may see. The finger pointing, you are here. His hands extended without cost. This pastor smiled, come on in. Love is a hope that's never lost. A place of worship, a way of being. Solemn words shared to enhance. God's presence abides unaided. I'm taken within this glorious dance. I felt the ones who knew his spirit. Hearing life's joy reveals his seed. Praise was balanced within his want. His word was given to those in need. Saw my life alive in their calling. How could they know my pain? His spirit joined together in peace, celebrating his sacrifice, sated again. Why now? Why here? God, hear my plea. To see his love so exposed gives my heart perfect peace. God is still God this morning. I'm honored by his measured grace. I went to church last night. God's love with sufficient grace. Excuse me?
Yeah, you can do another one if you want.
Thank you. Since it might just be one, I'm going to shock you a little bit. That's all right. Sure. North by Northwest. I was a radical in my youth. I was in the Black Liberation Movement in California and a little bit in Texas. But in fact, my shining moment, I finally made the newspaper. I hung the president of our college in effigy. You know, young people don't know what effigy is. That means you had a dummy and you put him on a rope. And I got my picture in the paper, holding the rope. That was my shining moment. North by Northwest. Jackson, son of my father's brother, hopped a freight train headed for nowhere. He had loved a yellow-headed girl, one with tight little curls, died with his hands around her neck. If only he had more to live for. Run, boy, run, he felt the beat of the drum, pounding, pounding, pounding. Its sounds was never ending. The smell of the dogs baying at his heels kept the blood rushing through his veins. They still kill niggers, don't they? But he felt so alive, for to stop was to die. Now he had something to live for. He had been brought so low, seen one ending after another. She was just a moment of time, time that kept the monster alive. He's running, jumping, hiding. They brought the barrel to eye level. One shot was all they needed. He fell as his door finally closed. Born under the North Star, died in a potter's field. Would we have been men if God had left us at home? I got a couple of humblings out of that one. But one for the ladies, if that's all right. As love rises, just a moment with you answered the question from old, why the moon shines so bright and a love story is told. You've given me pause. I've known summers of passion, winters of surprising adventure, and a life of profound refrain. The fire you've lit within me lives a promise I'll always adore. There are no other realms for me. This love sweetens my evermore. Your season of wonderment gives you access to my dreams. Our life is more than a moment. It's living a magical fantasy. I'm loving for my being is at ease, searching the wonders of you. My pleasure has room to roam, searching as lovers sometimes do. The beat of my heart is in tune, for the love found in the morning runs on the air given from you. As I rise, my joy sings for you. Now that the blessing has been given, the rest of our lives will come to know. Tomorrow has the promise of angels given daily, for love has its own glow. As love rises, the moon smiles. Excuse me. I did okay?
Yes, right. Oh, yeah.
Thank you.
Okay, unless anyone else on their hand that wants to read something. Okay, then Susie's going to read something to close the open mic today. And I love all the new people that came and read. You can sign up for an email list on the table over there so you can find out about future open mics or the postcard.